Hey everyone, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to achieve this look here. It is a little bit different to my normal tutorials. It's going to be a voiceover style tutorial. Reason being is that I had to do this in quite a rush, so it took about an hour. That's all I had to do it, so that's why it's a voiceover style tutorial. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, this is basically an unzipped zipper face, and it's really gory, really disgusting. This was actually done about 5.5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, so it is coming up just a little bit here, but overall this is how it turned out after 5.5 hours of wearing it, so it didn't turn out too badly at all. If you want to see how to achieve this look, please keep watching.
So I've just gotten a zipper and put some liquid latex to the edges, that way it's easier to stick to the skin. Now what you want to do is trim out the areas where your eyebrows are, that way it's not going to stick over the top of your eyebrows. Once you've done that, just make sure that it fits in place, and if necessary, trim off any excess that needs to be trimmed. The next step is to get your liquid latex and apply it to the back of the zipper, and then get some and apply it to your face. So just apply it to the forehead, down the nose, down the cheeks, and then what you want to do is stick on the zipper. So starting from the top and make sure it's all lined up there, just get it in place and press it down firmly. Then going onto the bridge of your nose. Now when you're sticking down the part on your cheeks, I definitely recommend tilting your head back. That way it's not going to be too tight when you move around throughout the night. Once you do have it in the right spot, just add a thin layer of liquid latex around the seams where it joins the skin. That way it will help the transition between the zipper and the skin be less noticeable. The next step is to get some more liquid latex. I'm using a skin coloured liquid latex this time, and applying it to the inside part of my face where my chin is, and then another thin layer where the zipper joins onto the face. Now on the part that is on my chin, to get that really disgusting texture on my face, I'm just ripping up small squares of toilet paper and applying them onto the skin, and then a thin coat of the skin coloured liquid latex over the top of that. You also want to continue that onto the nose, so just ripping up little squares of toilet paper and then going over the whole thing with one final thin layer of liquid latex. Then to make the seams even less noticeable, add a thin layer of liquid latex and rip out short strips of toilet paper to stick over the top of the liquid latex. That way the seam is less noticeable. Now the next step is to do one final coat of liquid latex over those toilet paper pieces. Now you want to apply some primer to your face. So avoiding the areas that actually have the liquid latex, just pop it all over the skin. And then choosing your favourite foundation, I'm using Revlon's Colour Stay. Apply that to the rest of the face. Blend it into the liquid latex prosthetic a little bit as well. That way it blends into your face, and don't forget to go down your neck. What I'm going to do, because there were a couple of little holes near my eyebrows, I'm using some Ben Nye Nose and Scar Wax and just applying it in these little sections here so it looks a little bit more realistic. And to set it all, I'm using some Decay Grey powder. This step is optional and you can choose whatever colour you want, but as I'm going for a more dead look, I'm using this colour. And just pop it everywhere. Then I'm using a matte black eyeshadow from Rimmel and a fluffy brush, and applying the black eyeshadow into my eye socket, into the whole area and underneath the eye, just to give it a really deep, dark, sunken eye look. Then I'm using the Black Track gel liner by MAC and just underlining my eye, including the waterline at the bottom and the top, and smudging it out with my fingers, and then lining the top eyelid as well and just smudge it out so it doesn't have to be neat. The next step, I'm just getting black from the Mayron Bruise colour wheel and popping it in the inside where it's open and just giving it a light coverage, not everywhere, not everything needs to be covered, so don't worry. Getting an angled brush, I'm just going where the zipper meets the face, just to darken it up. And then using the red colour from the same wheel, just go over the areas that weren't quite covered with the black. That way there's no skin coloured liquid latex showing through. It's all going to be black and red. Adding a little bit of the red to the seams, just to blend it out a little bit and give it a bit more colour. Next is the fake blood. So this particular type of fake blood is a fake blood that does dry. So I'm just applying that all the way down my neck where the zipper ends, and in the entire area where the zipper is open on my face. You can use any type of fake blood that you like, but I just like this one because it does dry and it gives it a really good gross look. The next step is just adding a little bit of that to the zipper area on the outside, just to make it look a bit more realistic. Now this particular fake blood is a really thick fake blood by Bed Nye, and it doesn't dry. It's really thick and gross looking, so it'll give it a bit more of a wet look. So I'm just applying that into the areas that need it. And also getting some more fake blood and just extending it down the entire neck. Otherwise it can look a little bare, particularly if you're going to wear just a normal t-shirt or something that doesn't go high up your neck. And blending that out with a little bit of the black and a little bit of the red from the Mayron bruise wheel. Then what I'm doing is just getting a little bit of chapstick so my lips don't dry out. And then some blood that's safe to go into the mouth area. Now to set it all, I'm just using quite a heavy duty setting spray. So close your eyes and there we go. Now once it's all set, you're done. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you again soon. Bye.